Friday.
Friday dance.
Friday.
You have something.
Can you do
You're
the
cooking.
gritty?
Shane's cooking. Like, oh my.
Was that a gritty? Did I do it?
And more like you were, like that was like your horse run.
Yeah. That was.
I don't think you can gritty sitting down. It's because it's like,
Well, you do got to run, bitch. Run.
yeah.
Oh.
Run, bitch, run. You ever that scary movie? When Shorty says that?
Right. Marlon Wayans, Damon Wayans.
It's one of the Wayans.
Classic.
Shorty Wayans. Okay, so this movie, I Spit on Your Grave 7. This is basically the story of two young girls who are in a Catholic school. They love selling Bibles, but they happen to go to the wrong neighborhood to sell said Bibles.
They're like, you gotta go to Mosley. It's where people want to buy the most Bibles, says some creepy guy who apparently asks for the hotel money once they check out.
Yeah, that was weird.
I was like,
I thought that
what
was very
the
weird.
And I feel like they never would have caught him if he wasn't just like there waiting outside their room.
Yeah, so they could have maybe just never paid.
You guys ready for some rape? Because again, another movie review with fucking rape.
It's a thing in horror movies.
It's fucking insane.
Especially lower budget horror movies. Lower budget horror movies love rape.
The movie just kicks off with like literally just a guy getting high and watching like a
Nun porn.
which he apparently keeps watching, and he's like just like with some like Asian girl.
Yeah. What about that really fat guy who's just railing that girl? And you see all of it.
And she's clearly loving it.
Absolutely viciously destroys.
And she fucking
him.
kills the fuck out of him.
The fuck
Like,
is killed.
Marla's killing again. Apparently,
Classic Marla.
The crew is Marla, Clint, and Lobo. Lobo is the leader of
Lobo
of the clique.
Yeah.
Of this. I don't know. Like Lobo says he's got so many girls. Is he like a pimp? Is that what?
Yeah,
he
I
is?
think he's a pimp because he has that one other girl that he kills because like she shorted him on money or something.
Right.
Oh,
Doesn't
yeah.
she like he shoots her? Or
Carla,
something?
I think.
Carla? No, wait. Is it Marla and Carla?
I actually think it might be.
Okay. No, I'll
Or
buy
Clara,
it.
maybe.
I'll buy into it. I'm buying stock.
Tell
You
you
buying Carla
tell you in a
stock?
second.
No, I'm out.
Mike, you just bought.
It's literally Carla.
Okay. But hold on. You just bought Veronica stock.
Sure did.
You weren't going to buy the Carla stock?
We'll see if I buy stock in this movie as a whole.
Okay.
But I got some questions. Mike G's question of the week.
Guy, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah.
But did you realize GNN was failing, so you just ripped off Brian's segment from the final podcast?
First of all, I'm the only one that's done a question of the week, just me. And second of all, GNN wasn't failing.
Okay.
It was thriving and it got stolen.
Okay. So you then decided to steal Brian's bit from the final podcast?
No, that's not how
Is
that
that what's
worked.
happening?
That's not how that worked. What's your guys' favorite app? Is it like
App to use on your phone.
like the Yellow Delicious?
What the fuck's that?
It's an apple.
Oh, wait. You mean like apples?
Is it like matzo sticks?
oh,
appetizers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I thought you meant like app on a phone. Then I thought you meant apple and just accidentally mixed up Red Delicious with Golden Delicious or whatever.
I absolutely thought you meant app on your phone.
Yeah.
My favorite appetizer.
Yeah.
I like jalapeno poppers.
That's a good one, Shane.
I actually just like French fries as well.
I love calamari. I love mac and cheese bites.
Ooh. Is that a Friday staple?
Yeah, or most pizzerias sell them now.
Oh.
I actually also love fried ravioli as an appetizer.
What about a good nacho?
See, nachos normally
Me and Brian are nacho guys.
nachos are normally too big, so I normally just if I'm getting nachos,
Split
I
it
get them
though.
as a
You
meal.
split it with the boys.
Yeah, split it with the boys. That's a good boy food.
Split with the boys. Okay.
Also, do you guys have any like special body talents, and can you show them?
Body talents, not necessarily. Shane, could you make pizza?
Could I make a pizza?
Like, doesn't Shane look like the kind of guy
Like,
that would
that really
actually
presses the dough?
He would like absolutely
And
like
fucking
make
does one
dough
of
like
these?
100%. But when it comes to putting the sauce and cheese and
can't
put it in the
sauce,
oven,
though. He
he
can't
wouldn't
do
be able
that.
to sauce it right.
And like the cheese he sprinkles on would be all
And
disproportionate.
could you imagine him trying to cut it in like 8 different slices?
You get like one big slice, one really small slice, one
Like, it
giant
wouldn't be-
slice. That's what kind of guy he
It
is.
wouldn't be proportional.
Yeah. But like the dough aspect,
he would
he's so
absolutely
fucking
crush.
Good. He's really good.
he'd be
He's
great
really
at that.
talented.
Yeah.
But after that, it's awful. He'd
be
also
like half the
undercook
pizza
it
boy.
too. He'd
Yeah.
undercook it.
No, he would.
You guys ever like Brian?
would run.
In your new house.
Run, bitch, run.
Do you want like a outside fucking fireplace there?
I
So
would
like a outside pizza oven and
Outside
shit.
pizza stove, so
Yeah.
Shane could absolutely make our pizza run 100%.
I'm gonna throw this out here, right?
Like, you
now,
pick up
hear me
Shane's
out.
pizza
I
that's
think this
just
is constructive
flopping.
criticism. This
Huh?
is the most try-hard segment we've ever had.
Is this a Try Hard Weekly?
So I'm trying hard.
If we put it in my so-called pizza oven, and you were to flip that pizza down, that pizza
it's flopping.
that would
The cheese
flop
is fucking
faster than
sliding
this
off.
Catholic girl is about to run.
Right. I'm gonna
She's
get a
gonna run.
text later about how we're trying hard.
Okay, so we're
Jesus
gonna run, bitch.
Guys, my shoes are still off.
Fucking
So we can get they're not doing well in selling Bibles. They're just
they're
not.
terrible.
And when they actually do get some money, it gets stolen by some little cretin who basically takes their money, takes advantage of her kindness.
Yeah.
And all they're left with is a tasty snack, and it's an orange peel.
This movie was missing Pete Davidson.
I think most movies are.
Yeah, like I think every movie would be better if Pete Davidson was in it.
Huh. Okay.
But yeah, they're girls. They have bodies. All girls have bodies. All girls have beautiful bodies. I don't discriminate.
Don't you love Shane commentary so much?
So safe.
Shane with the
He's such a
anatomy
safe
breakdown
man.
of the week.
So goddamn safe.
You're saying I'm playing it safe? I've said some edgy stuff. I have my time saying the edgy things.
That was really hard. You just tried right there.
Yeah, I know.
So I just want to get onto how I can cross compare this to I Spit on Your Grave.
Wow.
In almost so many different ways.
Is it the 40 minutes of rape?
Yeah, we'll start with like, okay, like, so they're not having good luck. Like this, they go up to someone's house. This lady pulls a gun on them. Then they are about to go to this other house, and right when they get up to the door, Clara gets shot by Lobo and killed.
Yep.
And obviously they scream, and that's when they realize, Clint, Marla, and Lobo, that there's people outside. So they bring the two girls and bring them into the fold. Now they're witnesses to a murder,
And they're folded over and raped.
and they're literally raped on site. Clint
Lobo
rapes the one
What's
girl?
that medical procedure? Lobotomy? You think that's like a spin-off of Lobo?
Or like Globo Jim, or like
Oh.
Lobo, who I
Oh.
think is a DC character.
Yeah. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure Lobo is a DC character.
Ignore that helicopter
I
above
think
us.
it might be a Superman villain.
What do you think's going on up there, Shane?
Probably flying.
They looking for somebody though?
Yeah, Lobo.
Lobo's on the loose.
So, we're just gonna, this is gonna go on. There's gonna be crime, full penetration.
Oh, wow.
Crime, full penetration.
Right.
Literally, I'm not even stealing the "It's Always Sunny" scene. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Keeps going on until eventually they play a game of Russian roulette, which they shoot the one girl in the head, which I thought she was the main character.
I'm not gonna lie, that surprised me.
Yeah, because did you think the one girl who got shot was going to be the main character? Because I certainly did.
Oh, I didn't think she was gonna die right away.
Yeah.
Like, she dies right away because Marla has a bullet in there, and she presses it to herself first, then the other schoolgirl,
Yeah.
and then we'll call her the blonde, and
Yeah.
then the brunette, or did she have black hair? Black hair.
Black hair.
Literally, she puts it in her mouth, I think, and just like it kills her.
Kills her. And I was shocked because I thought the point was like they were going to do a tandem like revenge.
But like, let me get your guys. What, Marla's her name?
Yeah.
She's the most like unhinged person in this movie, right?
She's-
Yes. Yes, she is crazy.
At one point, she pleases herself with a toilet plunger.
Yes.
Correct. The other opposite handle of the toilet plunger.
Yes.
Right, like the wooden handle, right?
Yes.
You think that would feel good?
I don't have a vagina. I don't know.
Doesn't it now, like, they take her on the road, they take the one Catholic schoolgirl on the road, the
Yeah.
blonde girl, and then they try to like sell the car and the body to this guy,
Yes.
and I think they do. They sell the other girl's body and the car to the guy,
Yeah, he takes it.
and then they go to the woods and they're gonna play a game.
Yes.
And the game Lobo presents is basically Run Bitch Run, where like you get to run, I'll give you maybe 5.5 seconds, and then when I get you, I'm going to fuck you. And then
Yes.
he says that.
Yep. They play that game a lot.
Yeah.
So in the theme of where we can draw similarities to I Spit on Your Grave, it doesn't take him very long to catch up to the blonde girl and then rape her. So the repetitive rape, number one. Number two, Lobo, like the other guy, is also the rapist, the leader of the grave crew. There is a guy with a speech impediment in
Both.
I think his name Matthew in the other movie, who has an opportunity to rape the heroine. Initially doesn't do it, and then tries, and then just like he stutters uncontrollably. There's a Clint who stutters uncontrollably. When both are presented with opportunities to kill the heroine character, they both can't do it.
Yeah, it's
and
then both, since they don't kill the girl, she comes back and she gets her revenge.
Yep. So like it's there's a lot of similarities, but essentially just to draw back, she is raped by Lobo, and Lobo howls like a wolf.
Yeah, didn't that happen in the other one? They started like bark.
They're very loud and
So you haven't seen I Spit on Your Grave?
Yeah, it's a good movie. I Spit on Your Grave because it's well done. It's
Is
very
there like
believable.
A good payoff to like the fucking hour rape.
A way better payoff.
Yeah,
to this.
and that's the thing. The payoff's fantastic.
The rape is also much worse than
Yes.
this movie.
Ugh.
In I Spit on Your Grave.
So that's the thing. In I Spit on Your Grave, legitimately, the rape goes on for like 25 minutes.
Jesus
But-
Christ.
But the revenge is so well done, like, and just like she fucks these guys
Good.
up.
See, I'll watch it then because I like a good payoff. What was that Monica Bellucci vehicle?
Oh, Irreversible.
Jesus, man.
Okay,
You want to talk about a long?
Okay, so
fucking-
that's this that scene's actually probably sicker than I Spit on Your Grave. I think
that's a tough one.
it's tough because that scene's so.
It's
There's a
just
scene
very-
in I Spit
very
on Your
hard to
Grave,
watch.
like, oh god,
Yeah, it's true.
where like a bottle gets shoved up a girl's
Yeah.
puss,
Jesus
like
Christ,
a
man.
actual bottle.
Yeah, it's brutal. But like I said, she gets awesome revenge. Like she fucks these guys up.
Good. I'll
So-
watch it then.
She is going to be raped, and then essentially Lobo tells Clint to go finish the job.
Yeah, he doesn't.
To which he sees her, she's the crucifix. For whatever reason, he can't kill her. She's like naked. She then eventually falls down like a ravine.
Yep.
He thinks she's dead.
Right.
She's not dead. I think this might also be after the point where Marla pulls him to the side and then's basically like, listen, like, you could be better than Lobo. You could be the next one. You could lead the crew.
It doesn't go anywhere, right?
No, literally nowhere.
Do you think she's saying that because she wants Lobo dead?
Probably. She
But,
probably
like,
wants to leave
I think
the
she just
crew.
likes chaos, man.
Her and Lobo like fuck at some point.
Oh,
Yeah.
right away, like in the woods, like right after.
Yeah, she is just chaotic evil.
Yeah, she's
She-
unhinged.
She character, she's chaotic evil. So I'm just gonna be honest about this movie. I hated it.
Yeah,
Like
it's bad.
it's just, you know what it is, and we've watched a lot. Like we've talked about shit. The Foreigner,
For sure.
Veronica.
Yeah.
Are You Scared? Black Dawn recently. That's like Camp Blood 3. Like
Good Man.
yeah, like all these movies. This
I think I
movie
thumbs up Good Man.
is
though.
very, very, very just unenjoyable to watch.
Yes, it's hard to watch because they play the same repetitive guitar riffs. You see a lot of the same footage. It is so tough to sit through this movie.
Yes. Like I said, there's worse movies that I will thumbs up in this, that I have thumbs up in this. This movie is not as bad as those movies, but it's just boring. It's way more boring.
It's a tough sit. I
like
agree.
I like as I was watching it and like I was like, yo, how fucking long is this movie?
Yeah.
And then it was like an hour and 25 minutes. I'm like, yo, I feel like I've been here for days.
Right.
And that's the worst thing a movie can have.
Yeah. Being boring.
I'm telling you, they're looking for somebody.
I actually agree because there is a spotlight up there.
You think it's picking that up?
Maybe. What did the mics pick up the helicopter?
Faintly. Probably faintly. It's super
Okay.
fucking
Yeah.
loud.
That's all right.
Anyway,
But
so
back to this movie. That
she's-
was more exciting than the movie.
Jeez. Now she starts her revenge tour.
Yeah. Which it's a tragedy that I actually don't remember. Other than Marla, I remember how Marla dies.
I remember how Clint dies.
Okay, so that's the first one.
Well,
that
we could
dies?
start. We could start with Clint, who's like back at town, like
He's
fucking
in a-
can't afford a beer,
Yeah.
and like owes a tab,
Yeah.
and like he sees the Asian stripper and he takes her tips and gives them to her.
Yes.
And then he like starts getting upset, so upset that he's got to take a piss. So he goes to take a piss or a shit, but he's like in the bathroom where she opens the stall and just blows him away with a shotgun. You don't even see it though. You don't see like any kills in this movie.
No.
Lots of
It's all
shotguns we've been
off-screen.
talking about recently.
Yeah. Shotgun sodomy is the other fine pleasures in life.
Yep.
So, how many kills does she get? She kills him, obviously the main two. Does she kill the mechanic they sold the car to?
Yeah, she fucking kills that guy.
How's she kill him now?
That dude is banging the dead body of
The girl. The other girl.
that Lobo was.
Yeah.
I think he killed her. I think she just shoots him.
With the shotgun again?
Yeah. How does she kill
Marla?
Marla?
The machete she finds outside during the chase scene.
Right.
She cuts her head off. She does kill her with the machete, but I forgot that
Right.
she decapitate her. Because they have a big scuffle inside. They fight. She drops a shotgun. She runs outside. Marla chases her outside, but she grabs the machete and whacks her with the machete.
She also sticks it in her hand. She sticks a knife in her hand.
Hand, too, yeah.
Right.
Pretty brutal scene.
It's a whole big scuffle there. I feel like we're glossing over it, but it really is
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a
anticlimactic.
There's a
nothing to
stupid
it.
scene thrown in there with like Marla and some other chick that's supposedly like banging.
for the coke and like,
Right.
And-
They do
and-
coke.
and we can't
and they
forget that
start having sex.
that random scene with the fucking pimp and that girl.
I even forgot about that.
and like
scene.
because now she's like unhinged and was in the hospital. Do we even want to talk about the hospital scene? Do we want to talk about the doctor and the nurse at the
Oh
hospital?
my God.
Holy shit!
Yes, I forgot.
That is a gloss over we just did.
That is a gloss over because the doctor's like, there's nothing more we can do for her.
Dude, was that voiced over? What
Like,
was that scene?
I don't know. It was like
Him and the nurse. That was so wildly amazing.
And like, where is that hospital?
I don't know.
Where is she? Walks outside from the hospital and there's a fucking pimp there.
Stethoscope. He's like, I can't do anything else for her.
Yeah, it's
in God's hands now.
it does say that, right? Oh my
I
god.
literally thought I was watching South Park. You know what the whole episode where Cartman's there and he has to put the face warmer on?
Yeah. It's in God's hands.
Like he's been there forever and he takes off the warmer.
Oh my god. It's so bad. So going to I Spit on Your Grave, Mike, since you didn't see the movie, there's a scene, right, where the revenge is happening and she's already starting to kill the guys. The main guy that was the gang leader, she starts to seduce him again.
Oh.
And she brings him upstairs into the bathtub. And he's like, I knew you would eventually be into me and all that. And she's like starting to jerk him off.
Oh.
But he doesn't know she has a knife. So
Just cuts it off.
while he's about to come, so he doesn't realize at first that's been cut off. And then you just start to see the
Yo.
blood trickle up. And then he just starts screaming.
Oh my
And she
God.
then locks the door for him to just bleed out on the floor.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a crazy kid.
Yeah, there's nothing like this.
I watched that
in,
movie 2 years ago. Now I remember that. I watched this one 5 days ago.
You don't
and I
remember.
can't remember
Yeah.
anything.
The Lobo kill is interesting. So he's banging the nurse.
Yeah.
Because everyone is apparently interconnected. And like she basically takes this big ass machete she has and basically just fucking shoves it in his ass.
Oh yes, that is right.
It's
The
pretty
final
brutal.
kill is the ass
right,
rape
the
with the
ass
machete.
machete.
The nurse
Which
is
he
sitting in
like
the corner.
clearly like bent over for. She didn't like turn him over.
No, yeah.
He just sticks his ass out.
Yeah. And yeah, that kill is actually pretty good. Now that I
wasn't
remember.
bad.
The other good
That
kill,
wasn't bad.
the other good kill is her kill on the pimp. Just because I guess she's now like being like a vengeful piece for like
Yep.
the bad in town. Like she literally slashes that guy's eyes out.
That's right. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. Those kills aren't bad, but I forgot about them.
Fucking stupid like lesbian side plot over drugs
Goes
between
nowhere.
Marla and the
Nowhere.
other girl is literally a nothing burger storyline.
Just to like throw more tits in the movie.
That's what I'm
honestly.
saying. I
That's all
gave
it
this
was.
movie, I think I gave this movie a 3.
I gave it a 3 too, but it was like pretty.
It could have
bad.
been worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, man, it's the worst having to talk about a movie that you actually just don't want to discuss.
You know, I was
Like,
I was looking
I
at the
hated it.
reviews. A lot of people they're like it's an ode to like old like grindhouse like gore fest movies and sexploitations and stuff like that.
But I've seen good ones.
yeah, and also like I didn't see any mentions about the fact that this is such an I Spit on Your Grave like reboot.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you mean the fucking the jet beetle that fucking hopped on my light kit?
Yeah, that thing was sick.
You
No,
hear the fucking noise it made too?
yeah, the thing is, I'm staying away from that. But yeah, no, like, why would I watch this if I could go watch I Spit on Your Grave? To be fair, I could watch the I Spit on Your Grave remakes that are also better than this. Like,
Yeah.
How does this movie end? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, she kills herself in a car.
yep,
In her
She
original,
shotguns herself.
the original car she was using,
Gosh, she does.
she kills herself.
yep.
It's literally the end of the movie.
Which is more frustrating because the whole point of the first I Spit on Your Grave is that she gets her revenge and she's like content, like she's happy. She's
Right.
like, she's like, I got. And this one,
Do you think
There's nothing.
She
She just
does
kills
it
herself.
because like she's a person of God. She
She's like-
can't handle like the murder.
She's
Maybe.
like, she's like a virgin, like so she was like fucking raped, and then
Right.
she goes on a killing spree, and then kills herself. And like maybe she couldn't handle it. Like, what she did, it was like a path of no return.
Yeah,
like
I
she
don't
doesn't
know.
feel like she can be redeemed anymore. So she kills herself. I mean, I like where you're going with that. I want to think that, like, that's like what the
Why else would she fucking just pop herself?
director
though?
was going for.
honestly, it does make sense. It does make sense. But fuck this movie.
Yeah, I burped because fuck this movie.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. For me, like I think the revenge is sweeter. Like this is where like they changed. Maybe they intentionally wanted to do this to change from I Spit on Your Grave. I feel like the revenge is sweeter when she's alive. If she's dead,
Exactly. What's the point?
Like, not-
no one would.
I didn't even do that in my movie. I was going to, and then I'm like, that's a stupid idea. I'll take that back post credit.
Yeah, you don't just make the main character kill himself, then the whole movie was pointless. Anyway, let's just give the fucking review.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Pretty unanimous.
Yeah, the unanimous. Finally unanimous again. This movie sucks. I never want to talk about it again.
Yeah.
I never want to see it again. I don't want to see Run Bitch Nunzu, whatever the hell the sequel
I'll thumbs
was.
up if I
There's a sequel to this?
I did see it was like Run Nun.
Run
something-
Nun?
or something like that. I gotta look it up.
Yo, that's
I can't believe there's a
crazy.
sequel.
I don't know if it is a sequel. It might have just been a similar title in the recommended section. But
I hope there's a movie called Run Nun.
You know, a lot of these movies that we watch, I've noticed a lot of them are shorts made into movies. So I wonder if it was a short.
Could be. But yeah, like I'll thumbs the movie up if I find enjoyment in it, and if I want other people to watch. That's both no. Like I didn't enjoy this movie, and I don't want it people to watch it.
It's tough too, like you said. Like the sin penultimately is boredom. Like being, like having to like honestly try to do other things constantly. Like pause to do stuff.
Right.
That's when you know like this is not a good watch.
I'll tell you what. If I'm constantly checking the timestamp on the
Yeah.
movie, I'm done with it.
Exactly.
My go-to is usually like when I watch a movie, I'm like I have a beer or I have a cup of coffee, and like I'm content to like sit and like watch the movie.
What
maybe
about
take
a
break.
nice Talenti?
Yeah, a nice Talenti, which I had last night, and I have 2 more ready for me when I
Good,
get
good.
home.
Love it.
I will only pause to pee or shit. But with like this movie and some of the other ones we watched recently, like I'm pausing to like literally do other things.
Yeah.
Which is like I never do. Like even something as like taking a shower, like it's just like getting away from the movie to have to get back.
You took a shower pause.
Yeah, take a shower pause.
I love it.
By the way, it wasn't. I was wrong. It's the same director, but the movie is actually called Nude Nuns with Big Guns.
Oh wow.
I've heard of that.
Can we watch it?
Fuck.
Probably the same style. maybe.
Probably is.
Who's in it? Probably the same cast.
I don't know if it's the same cast, but it's the same director, so not really all that excited for this movie. So we'll think about it. But what we don't have to think about is next week's movie.
My God.
No, because we're all really excited because you went to the San Diego Zoo and you enjoyed it.
I did, but you know what I would have enjoyed more?
What?
A human zoo.
Wow.
Why do I feel like this movie's British? Why?
It has
I
to
have
be,
no
right?
basis for that comment, but
Human zoo.
I'm so psyched.
I'm pumped
God.
for the human zoo. I guess we'll see you next week.
Yeah, I'll see you next week.
Bye.
For Human Zoo.
Humans.
Finalpodcast.com. I'm so happy you watched this the show. Thanks for supporting us.
Brad has allergies, guys. This wasn't easy.
No.
It was really hard.
There's also a killer bug over there.